Hey everybody, welcome to day two of WrestleMania 38 week. My name is Jan-Jaap Abbink. Um, I'm doing this for GTA Sports Studio, and welcome to the podcast every week, every day of the week till Monday. We have a podcast going for about and around WrestleMania, the biggest wrestling event of the year. And yeah, being that said, we're going to talk a little bit, and we're going to actually look a little bit to the future, where what is what does WWE need to do, what does need to change, because at the moment the current product is in a lot of problems. The ratings are low, viewership is low, and at the current time, and it is funny to see, right, that you yeah, I mean, if you look at the end of the 19th, there were so perfect times. I mean, stars were risen out of the ground like that, good future potential, everything, a long time to build on. But yeah, everybody gets older, uh, for the time takes its mark, and that needs to change. And the thing is that uh, that yeah, that's in every way, WWE is not progressing very much at the moment. There's a lot of problems that uh, on the creative side that's actually not creating a lot of stars. The problem where it's actually laying is actually starting with the 50-50 booking. WWE uses a few and a lot of rematches. With the rematches, other people who are not current on the TV product can't, show them off on for the public and try to get over it. That is the first problem. And second of all, every time this for so many weeks the rematches over and over again, it is killing the product. Also, people start to tune out. That is one of the biggest reasons that there's so much low viewership. Um, that is the first. And second of all, the creative side. Creative, they're not really pushing too much new stars. They're not building up new stars to make it to the next plateau. To build them up like a Rock or a Stone Cold Steve Austin, a new Undertaker, or that kind of level. We're missing at the point. Yeah, sure, you have Roman Reigns, and that is true, but that is just one guy, and you can't divide a whole major pay per view on one guy. That is impossible. You need more stars. Yeah, Ronda Rousey, you have, who is a great name in the mainstream media, but how long is she going to keep on? I mean, she is now a mother, with all due respect, and I hope she's doing great. And who knows, she wants maybe more, and then it slowly also comes to the terms. And with all due respect, you can't keep her pushing on to her 50s. Maybe, but I doubt it severely. And that we have to realize also. Charlotte Flair, also the same. I think you can do a lot more with Charlotte Flair than put title on her, offer, honor, offer, honor, offer. I mean, build her build her stronger, and build her, give her stronger matches, maybe a little bit more airtime. I mean, take for example, right, when we did the Queen of the Ring. Uh, that was a pure joke. The entrances were longer than the matches, and um, and then you put women in. They're not even properly built yet, so you get a very weak winner, tournament winner. And I don't like Selena Vega, and I think she has very good potential, but she needs to be get a stronger build. And it doesn't either help much to have a tag team for women when there's no tag team division. There's also such a joke. Now, yes, attacking a little bit WWE at the moment, but I'm trying to show you where it's going wrong. Now, with no stars being built, and WrestleMania, if you look at WrestleMania at the current time, half a lot of part timers or B celebrities, the B list from celebrities. That is nice, but that will also maybe stop. I mean, it's always not always working out. Um, and how, yeah, the part times we have now, how long can they keep going? Steve Austin, it's great, he's coming back. We're not even certain if it's going to be a match. And second of all, um, I mean, with all due respect, if you don't build up new stars, yeah, what's going to do over a couple of years when all these part timers like Stone Cold Steve Austin or The Rock or they can't anymore because there comes a time that they can't anymore. They are retired already for a reason, uh, and they're not doing other stuff with their lives. The Rock, everybody talks about The Rock, Roman Reigns, but let's be honest, that is not even a guarantee. I mean, if he has a big movie hit in, I'm sorry, but then he's going for the big movie hit. And what do you do then next year with WrestleMania? He's not going to drop out a big movie, a movie for to say, well, I'm going to WrestleMania. I mean, what do you earn with such a movie? 17, 20 million, 25? And what do you get over WrestleMania? 1, 2, or 3 million? Do you see the difference? Do you maths people? With all due respect. I know The Rock has a lot of love for wrestling. I do get that. But the problem is not only that, it's also, for example, if he gets hurt, movies will get delayed. It will cost a lot of money. And these movies are today covered by insurances for that. And insurance companies, I can tell that they're major. And then they're going to say, well, sorry, Mr. Dwayne Johnson, we don't agree on that you go wrestling, otherwise we won't pay it out. We'll pay it then. If he gets injured by wrestling, that's a major risk. So they probably have him sign something, he can't go wrestling. And it sounds old childish and juvenile what I'm saying now, but you also have to be realistic about it. I mean, for example, let's say, right? Let's go all the funny way. Let's say if he would become, if he takes the villain in the next James Bond movie. Do you have any idea how much a James Bond movie will make? If that got delayed, I mean, it cost No Time to Die already many millions due to the Corona crisis. They had to delay it. Now that you get is the same time if Dwayne Johnson gets injured, if he would be in it. That is what I'm trying to say to you. There goes a lot of money because such movies today they deliver up to 500 million or something, or even $1 billion today, easily. Yeah, those really big cinema movies, so those are blockbusters, and you can't then say to The Rock, "Well, sorry, I'm injured. Delay the movie." I mean, let's be honest, The Rock, when The Rock starts a movie, we're also not talking about a C movie where you can see it in a dinner cafe. So that is already a problem about The Rock and Roman Reigns. But who do you else do then? Then you also need to build up a new star for Roman Reigns to take over from him. I mean, you can't get a Roman Reigns forever on the title. Yeah, the fake fans, yeah, think so, but that is not how pro wrestling works today. Um, and also, you will get a very still championship. It will get boring. More people will tune out, and etc. I mean, I think it's also that people are not looking anymore WWE models who tune out because there's only one or two guys getting pushed, and the rest is, well, 50-50 booking, in a 50-50 booking, help booking issue. One week they win, the next week they lose. They don't get proper push-ups, and they get a little bit pushed to be fed to Roman Reigns, and then they're back to the cart, down to the cart again. That's a problem, and it's funny. A guy like Kevin Owens, yeah, he has the WrestleMania event now, probably against to Stone Cold Steve Austin. Why? They pay him also a lot of money, so they have to do something with him, something big with WrestleMania to get the money out of it. And if he didn't go, then he would maybe go to AEW. So WWE is at a certain point that they need to take this serious, because they're going to cost so much money. And who the hell going to say that it's going to be going on? When do they already, the stadiums are getting filled up? That can also come an issue, and then you got a major issue. The only thing what WWE is making money of now is people releasing and doing shows in Saudi Arabia due to their blood money. That is the only thing. Yes, I'm being very negative. I am very much negative. I am aware of that. But we also have to be realistic about it. And you can say what you ever want, and say what you ever need, but it is a fact that WWE needs to make major changements towards the creative side. As I said, build new stars, build another way to build up your shows, use more talent, and stop the goddamn rematches. Because let's be honest, right? If you have now WrestleMania, this WrestleMania coming, how many rematches are we going to have on the WrestleMania card on WrestleMania Backlash? I'm going to bet with you. I'm going to bet with you almost every match where there's no celebrities involved, just the regular stars, are going to be in rematch on WrestleMania Backlash. Wow, and then you see it all over 1 month later. And then some matches after that will be pushed towards Hell in a Cell, and after that Money in the Bank, and then we have SummerSlam. How appealing is that for you? Already now to know. And I have a feeling that they're already now building up already the rematch between Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair. Why? Because they were talking on hair. Today also, um, you know, the Bianca Belair put as on her profile picture on Twitter the hair of Becky Lynch. So what we're going to get on WrestleMania Backlash? Probably Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch, hair versus hair match. And that is, it is so predictable. It is so predictable. And that makes it also a less interesting product. Now, I hope that the matches are good and they're going to deliver. That I really hope. And that is still the strong point WWE has. The matches are very well delivered on the pay per views. And thank God for that. Otherwise, you really got issues. Then people are starting to say, well, goodbye, WWE Network. Now, let's talk also, as I say to you, about positive things. Yes, the delivery of great matches on the pay per view. That is good. Yeah, it's not every match is great, but on the most matches are being delivered very good. and the salesman points of the pay-per-views towards the crowds are also very good. I think that is not the issue. So in that way, they're doing good. Um, but booking wise, yeah. And other solutions, absolutely. Um, if I was doing the booking, what I would do is keeping the as SmackDown as Raw is, the brand split keep going, and have the big four: WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, and Royal Rumble as Raw and SmackDown combined. And after that, each month a brand pay-per-view. So, for example, first a Raw pay-per-view and then a SmackDown pay-per-view. The result is that you don't always have the same matches. Plus, you can need more talent to build up the card. Saying also more talent get television time and start to be proper built. Maybe get over, and in that way you can also build up more easier new talent. It's as simple, people. It's not rocket science. It's really not. And but then you say, yeah, but what about now if they're going to unify the title? Yeah, that's absolutely true. Let's see if they do it. Well, let the champion be headlining then these pay-per-view. One month he feuds with one from Raw, and the next pay-per-view he feuds with one from SmackDown. Also unify then the women's title, unify the tag team titles, and I would say even then, well, keep the IC and the US title separately that they can use also to build up on the brands, new stars, that they have a championship to go after. And in that way, if they lose the title, then you have built them up enough, and then you can start and push them forward to a main event spot towards the main titles. See, see, people, I don't have any script here. I'm doing that just out of my head. And, it's not that difficult to do. No, I'm not going to work for WWE. I don't want to be in the creative part. No, I'm not. So, Vince, you don't have to phone me. I'm not interested. I am happy what I'm doing at GTA at the moment. So, people, that is what needs to be changed. If it will work, yeah, that is a difficult thing. But I do hope so, people. I really do hope so. Um, Anyway, let's talk a little bit about news. Yesterday evening, Bobby Lashley was added to the card. I have not checked totally out what day it's going to have, but I'm going to soon add it to our event page, WrestleMania.gtasportstudio.com. You can find there the latest news, ticket info. You can see those shows here on there, everything. So don't forget about that to check that out. You can see match cards. You can vote on who is going to win the matches, so you can make your own predictions. So that's also fun. You know what I mean? Um, being that said, people. Yeah. Anyway, are you all ready for WrestleMania? And I hope so, people. I really hope so. And I hope for WWE they get a good future because that's also good for me as a reporter. But WWE needs to change a lot, severely a lot, to give us every year a great WrestleMania. Because am I excited for WrestleMania? No, absolutely not. The build up has been horrible. Absolutely terrible. I'm sorry I say that way. Anyway. My name is Jan-Jaap Abbink. I'm reporting for GTA Sports Studio. Take care. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/GTA LiveTube. Or don't forget to like our Facebook page, facebook.com/GTA Sports Studio. Follow us on Twitter at GTA Sports Studio. We're on Pinterest, pinterest.com/GTA Sports Studio, and GTA Sports Studio.tumblr.com. You can also find us there. And if you're from Russia or China, if you're watching, or whatever, vk.com/GTA Sports Studio. Take care. We're around the globe with the latest sport news. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to talk about A to Z. I haven't got any idea yet what I'm actually on my mind yet, but that will come. If you have any questions for me to answer, don't forget to put them in the comments or put them in the comments on Facebook, and I will answer you then. Not in the comments of a group because that is too much work, people. I hope you understand. Or send a tweet on WrestleMania week, #WrestleMania week, and then your question. All right. Thank you so much. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. See you then. Ciao.